and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are tapping into the sign of Aries for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Really, wherever you have the Aries placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot read. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Aries. What do you guys have going on during this time? What does Aries need to know? I will say, going through, you know, oh my goodness, the Zodiacs, this is, I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why the energy is as intense as it is, but it is very intense during this time. Like every sign has had its own set of challenges. Okay. So first we have embrace the moment. At the bottom of this card it says embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Aries, someone needs to hear this out there. One of you Aries needs to hear this out there right now. If you feel like spiritual attacks right now, if you feel like someone is sending you bad energy or trying to do work on you or anything like that, every morning for at least a week, it's a good habit to continue to do until, you know, you don't want to anymore. But return to sender, easiest ritual you can do. Look in the mirror and, you know, you can say any negative energy, any bad energy. You can say specific things that apply to you, or you can speak to your own self, you know, and say, we will not have, you know, return any negative thoughts back to where they came, but specifically for other people, return that energy, you know, I am rubber, you are glue. Anything you say bounces off the beast is fuel. Okay. Hit them with the return to sender ritual, honey. And yes, that's all you really need to do. So we have the trust card here. That's just a ritual you can work in every day to just send that energy back, okay? While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be the one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you may be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. Wow, Aries. That's cool. You guys are being called to trust what you're being called to do. So some of you guys are thinking about your circumstance very logically. I mean, we all have a bottom line. So if it has to do with finances, that makes total sense. But some of you guys are worried that something isn't gonna go well, or, you know, you should maybe wait to do something. And the universe is just like, no, go, go, go. So we have a child's love. At the bottom of this one, it says the love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start off as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as a bigger part of our hearts. To be honest, you guys may be craving like, you know, like more attention or time spent with your parents. You may miss your parents if they have passed. You may have, you know, children of your own and you want to be a better mother, a better, you know, father for them. And, you know, that may be something that you're worried about. Like, will I ever be the parent that my child needs? Am I doing everything that I can to raise a good human being? And remember, if you're struggling with issues of your parents right now, those are exactly the same thoughts that they would have when it came to you. So it's kind of like you really learn who your parents are once you get older, and you may realize, oh my God, they're not just like, you know, these like magical creatures, like they're human just like me. And, you know, I see that something to do with parenting or children is really on some of you guys' mind right now. So we have breathe. Relax, Aries. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and the soul. It is the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So you guys are really being called to meditate and do some breathing exercises. Breathing exercises really work. It's so crazy how doing breathing exercises can literally raise your kundalini. Like, breath is so important. But for those of you just on a basic level, yeah, tapping into this energy, it's time for you guys to take a moment to relax, because I think your mind is going a bit faster than it should, to the point where you're not fully processing things, and that can be dangerous. We have the self-sabotage card. when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So Aries, I feel like you're really being called to trust something, embrace the moment, embrace what you have now with something. And the universe is like, it's going to turn out the way that it's going to turn out regardless. Embrace what you have now. Take from it what you need. Take from it what you can, and relax. Don't, you know, put that negative energy into a situation yourself. Make sure you are doing your very best on your end. And then last, we have nature. And I definitely felt this needing to be grounded energy with you guys. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has so much to offer. So take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, I feel like that would be very helpful for you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What is going on with Aries during this time? That's funny. Leo actually got some of the same energy too. Let's see. That's so funny. I feel like I should read it exactly like that too. That is so interesting. I just heard let it fall apart. Okay, so we have the Temperance card in reverse and the Hermit. That makes total sense, Aries. There's a situation that you can feel this Tower moment coming. I feel like it's almost like you have this energy where you can feel like something bad is about to happen, or maybe, you know, time is fluid, so this could have just happened to you. Something could have just fallen apart. It was a very shaky foundation, I'm feeling as well, that it was laid on. So I do feel like if you took things fast, like with a job, and you really tried to climb the ladder really fast, you trusted someone to be your bestie, told them all your secrets as if you'd known them for years right away because you're just, you know, a pure-hearted type of person. Or, you know, a relationship, you thought something was going to go further, but I feel like things just kind of went too fast. And now they've like escalated to the point where it's almost out of hand. And it's funny because with this self-sabotage energy, I feel like you guys knew to a degree that like not to allow this to go so fast. So now it's like you're trying to re-strategize, and you're trying to go within to kind of see, okay, what it is can I take from this situation, but how can I fix it as well? The universe is saying this is the only way to, if you want to get your desired result. You know, you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. You definitely have to change your approach this time, Aries, if you truly want this to work, because the fact of the matter is and for some of you, this may have something to do with like a failed business or a job with all this coin energy. But the fact of the matter is, you know, 5 of coins to the right, it's hard to see, but we still have a leg to stand on here, okay? Even though he hasn't reached in and grabbed those coins, they're still there. He can see them, and there's, you know, the energy can be worked, but it can only be rebuilt, is what I'm feeling, you guys. And I feel like you guys are trying to avoid something completely failing, or, you know, it's, yeah. It's like something falls that's sharp and you trying to catch it. You have to let it fall. If it breaks, okay, we can fix that. If it, you know, if it just, you know, it's basically like you gotta let it fall, Aries. You have to. And I feel like it's something that you really cared about or loved, someone that really kind of grew on you. Yeah, it's just like a disappointing situation. You're just feeling really kind of crappy about the situation. And the universe is like, they're not getting off scot-free either, Aries. You know, that's not what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness a lot of times is for yourself, just so you can take that responsibility of the situation, so you can forgive yourself for whatever red flag you missed, or, you know, you can, if you take responsibility for that, you're not going to be looking to someone else to forever fill a void. You will have filled it so that you can move on with your own stuff. But this is not looking like anyone getting off scot-free. Okay, I'm period. 10 of Swords with the Judgment card. yikes, that's someone definitely being held accountable by the universe for what they've done. So if someone is all out screwed you over, Aries, trust, they're gonna be dealt with. But on your end, you know, Knight of Staffs in reverse, the Hierophant to the left, that's just like this energy of you having to dig deep within. The Hermit doesn't go within for no reason. The Hermit goes in to tap into that Hierophant wisdom, intuitive energy, you know, so that you can kind of transform all of this energy. But I feel like some of you guys are avoiding that. Knight of Staffs in reverse, it just feels like a long time coming, or you're taking a long time to face this situation in the way that you should. Nine of Coins in reverse, I feel like the way you went into it just wasn't right. Like the situation started off vogue, like, you know, like maybe it started off as you being the third party, and it's, holy crap, oh my god, why did Three's a Crowd just come out? Not me reading someone down to the ground. Not me reading somebody's situation for a filth. Oh my goodness, I'm shook. Okay, let's see what we got. Obviously, that's not going to apply to all of you. All of you guys haven't been, you know, aren't experiencing exactly the situation. But, you know, even if we apply this to a job, or even if we apply this to a, you know, like a person, like a friendship, with that Three's a Crowd energy, you know, it may have felt good to have that friend give you more time and attention than their other friends and really kind of treat you like a priority. But you got to look at that situation and say, how am I shocked here? Like, there were red flags to point to some of this. Like, to some degree, I just feel like there's an energy, Aries, where you guys, yeah. You got to take responsibility, and not for, you know, what you've done, but just for ignoring the red flags or not considering this. I don't know. Let's keep going. And now it's just like, yeah, for some of you, see, this is what I'm saying, because I was picking up on this Judgment energy before. We have persuasion in this, and then gone. So for some of you, you did allow someone to persuade you that they were going to be a good person. They were telling you all the right things, everything that you wanted to hear. But honestly, from my experience at least, let me know in the comments below if you have like a special method. Time is the only thing that can show you what kind of person someone is. There's no perfect question you can ask. There's no... It's just like the time. You just have to allow someone to truly show you. And I don't mean by their actions, but by you observing and seeing, okay, what kind of person is this? But I feel like things just moved way too fast with someone. And for some of you, that person was already taken. Or if it was a friend, you kind of should have taken a moment to realize, hey, why don't you have any other friends? Like... yeah. But for some of you, someone all out persuaded you that they wanted more than what they did, and once they got whatever it was from you, your time, attention, some of you guys may have lent this person money or given them something valuable to you, they kind of skirted off on you, and that's just not fair. The universe is saying, though, I got your back, because it doesn't matter if it was you or the next person. What they did was wrong. They are going to pay for it, so don't you worry about that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's get into these. Yeah, you guys, I think it's just time to get yourself on a clean, you know, in a clean slate. Give yourself a clean slate. We have this squeaky clean card here. I just feel like it's time to kind of wash yourself of just the ugh of the situation or the energy around you. Didn't we start your, or was it Sag? I'm pretty sure we started your reading with talking about the return to sender energy. And I feel like it's just time to just like leave that person's problems with them. Give them their baggage back. You can have this. I tried to help you because I am actually a big-hearted human being. Regardless of what people think about Aries, you guys are just passionate. And you know, you tried, and it's just like time to just focus on yourself, and the universe is going to give you the long-term relationship with the person that's not going to do you this way or give up or just kind of get excited about you and then dip, you know. Once, can we normalize getting past the butterfly stage? Like, can we normalize long-term relationships again? Because I feel like they're like a dying art. Seriously. We have give them a chance. Aries, what's meant for you is not going to miss you. So if you're truly meant to be with this person, it could be a thing of, you know, them having to learn you can't just screw people over. You can't just do XYZ. They may have things to learn. Give them a chance to come around. Give the situation a chance to improve. But for now, it's definitely time to focus on yourself. And regardless, the universe has your back, Aries. You are going to get your long-term relationship. Yeah, but this situation just feels so muddy at this point that it's like, let's see. That's good. Okay. You know, and that's just so freaking beautiful, because I see, you know, by the end of this, you know, kind of cycle, we have breakthrough and confidence. I feel you guys regaining your confidence, regaining your trust in people, regaining your trust in yourself, that you have the ability to, you know, say no, or to be honest about what it is that you're feeling, be honest about what it is that you need, you know. And it sucks when that loneliness kicks in, because then it's just like, okay, well, I can just, you know, toy with this person, have fun with this person, I'm not taking it seriously. And you may very well start that way, but some situations we just end up like, you're not even my type, or you're not even on my level. I gave you a chance. Like, how did you end up screwing me when I never even came into this relationship expecting it to be all of this? It was never supposed to be all of this. That's because we got to be strong, and we got to say, no, I'm not going to let you in, you know, regardless of what we're going through. So I just think it's I just think you guys need some time, to be honest. We have focus and planning and seclusion. You may be alone for a little while, but you know, that's better than dealing with someone irritating. That's the #1 thing that I always tell myself. Like, I'd rather be alone than be irritated or mad or distracted, missing out on opportunities, not reaching any goals, dealing with, you know, a bum, or dealing with someone who's just not worth my time and energy. I would rather be alone than deal with the BS. And I think that's the perspective you guys are going to have from here. I really do. So yeah, and listen, I feel like your person, we have regret and storms. I feel like they already kind of realized the error of their ways. I feel like they already kind of realized what they've done. The regret is sinking in, but they very much so feel like you're still in the storm right now, like you're still pissed, or, you know, maybe they're still angry themselves, and they just are like, it's a bit touchy right now. Even that is immature, though, to be completely honest. Like, at some point, if you know that you owe someone an apology, you have to, you know, man up, woman up, and do it. Period. You know, that's a part of growth. You have to be able to apologize. You can't just leave situations like this. But at the end of the day, some people don't. Some people refuse to do that work, and because of that, that's why you've got to forgive the situation, so you're not waiting for that. And then we have peace and balance in action. So to be completely honest, Aries, I feel you taking action on your part towards your peace and balance, and I feel you guys just moving forward. And it's just like, again, what's meant for you, I truly feel in this situation, you know, opportunities can miss people, but I feel like, Aries, especially with that judgment and the 10 of Swords, it's just like the universe is really coming through to help you guys. And even if you're like in a no contact with this person, blocked, they're going to get that. I'm telling you, when the universe decides it is judgment day, that's just that on that, my guy. So yeah, babes, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Aries. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.